Incoming transmission.
Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion. It's the 30th of January 2019, and I'm looking at a remake for the ZX Spectrum based on Kung Fu Master, the arcade game. Now, I know this was already released originally. This is by Uprising Games, and it was only released last year. But the original Kung Fu Master on the ZX Spectrum was an absolute pile of pants. So we're going to have a look at this one. And so far, it's actually bloody good. I'm quite surprised. Yeah, basically what they've done is they've taken the arcade, and I've died already, but there we go. I've never played this before. Well, I've played the original Kung Fu Master, but never played this version of it. You can see how smooth this is. This is great. This is literally Kung Fu Master on the Speccy. This is how it should have been in the first place, not that dire piece of codswallop we had before. But yes, this is great. If you haven't played a Spectrum remake in the recent years, it's worth having a look at, especially if the quality is this good. The Castlevania game that I played again last year was brilliant, and this is hot on the heels. This is like proper arcade conversion. They've actually taken the correct sprites, and even the soundtrack's present, which is great. So you can get this from their website, by the way. If you head across or just put in the search engine Mr. Kung Fu, you should be able to find this, no trouble whatsoever. But it's free to download. Go and give it a try. It's a great game. Let's have a look at the heads-up display. So you can see at the top there, you've got My Health and Enemy Health. Enemy Health is the boss at the end of the level, by the way. God, these mobs are relentless. They just don't want me to reach anywhere, do they? You've got your time up in the top right-hand corner and what floor you're on, and I've just been clobbered. Oh dear. So we're on floor 1. If I remember rightly, floor 2 is an absolute pig anyway, even on the arcade. So we'll get as far as we can do in a short space of time and see how we can get on. But you can see how smooth this is. It's great. Controls are very responsive. You got your punch, you got your kick. You can do a flying kick as well, which is great. And if you do get hugged by the enemies, it's fairly easy to break out. Basically, all you need to do is waggle your joystick, fellas. Anyway. So basically, graphics is just superb. It is basically the arcade, which is really, really nice. They've done a really good job with this. Level design is also spot on to the arcade, which is nice. Why is it taking this long to get a proper Kung Fu Master on the Spectrum? Why? Because the first one was pants. Sound and music. Of course, we've got sound and music. Great. Absolutely great. Again, you've got the actual soundtrack from the arcade as well. These knife throwers are right blooming bums. You've got to get quite close to them to be able to attack them as well, and they keep running away, which is not fun. And basically, you've got this control system that's just so blooming nice. So basically, you've got left and right, which, okay, game over, but we're going to go back in and have another go. It's too good not to. Yeah, so there's your controls as well. Keyboard, Sinclair joystick, Kempson joystick, or you can redefine your own keys, which is always a nice thing to do. So here we go again. Right. So again, yes, controls. Left, right, up will jump, and if you hold your fire button, you'll do a flying kick. Pushing towards mobs and pressing the fire button will do a kick, and just fire on its own will punch. So that is your basic rundown of the controls, and God are they tight. They work so nicely. If this looks difficult, it's because it is. It's essentially the arcade game. And the arcade game was exactly the same as this. So there you go. They've paid attention to detail. And they're forever releasing little increments of the game as well. So there's bug fixes and stuff as well coming down the line. I think the latest one was to sort of stem the flow of the mobs on level 1. Which I'm not sure if I've got that iteration running now, but... And the good thing is it runs on an actual Spectrum as well. Ooh, hey, get in there. I'm actually running this off an emulator though. Ooh, but yeah. So grab your favourite emulator and run it. Have a go, have a play. Like I said, you can run this on a normal Spectrum too. replay factor is amazing. I mean, if you enjoyed Kung Fu Master, you're gonna really come back to that. There's a boss with his big stick, and he just twatted me in the head with it. That's not very nice, is it? Is that a man or a woman? Can't tell. The other thing I like is minimal colour clash, which is really quite nice as well. As you know, the Spectrum is well known for its colour clashing, which was a shame, but it didn't really take anything away from me, colour clash. Dizzy being one of the colour clashy games. You can see every time I hit him, he's staking his energy down. I can't take too many hits with that stick though. And I'd say this was probably suitable for most age groups as well, to be honest. Maybe not so much the younger players, but I'd say for like 10 onwards maybe. But what a great little game. It is the arcade version of Kung Fu Master. Can't really go wrong with that, can you? Only one player at a time. There's not really a two-player option either, but I don't think it was on the arcade either, to be quite honest. This level's a pig, always has been, and still is. So there you go. I'm probably not going to do very well on this level, just to pre-warn you. But at least we got to level 2. Whey! Always a good thing. So yeah, this is it. This is Kung Fu Master, also known as Mr. Kung Fu, they've called it. Just to give him his full title, Mr. Kung Fu. So there we go. I just love the fact that it's got sound and music involved, and it is just literally arcade perfect. It's really, really nice. So if you did enjoy the original and you love the Spectrum, you're going to absolutely fall in love with this game as well. So massive congratulations to the programmers and developers who've managed to squeeze this game into the Spectrum. Absolutely fantastic. Well done. And you've still made level 2 rock hard. Well done. Thanks for that. But there you go. Anyway, that's been Mr. Kung Fu. I've been Mr. Rich, and this has been the Retro Revival Show. And next time I speak to you will be in February. Holy crap! Where's that gone? Anyway, never mind. You keep it retro, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now!